Today is the moment that we have been waiting for what seems like forever. MLB 20 was the longest cycle of a sports video game I've ever had to go through, but MLB The Show 21 is finally here. And for the first time ever, it's on Xbox too. So not only is it going to be easy dubs and ranked seasons for the PS4 and PS5 vets, but we got a lot of new faces, a lot of new players coming over to the game. So that being said, a lot of these people have never played the game before or have played it very sparingly. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my hitting tips. You're probably going to see a lot of those today. And with each individual YouTuber, it's going to be different. Really, with hitting tips, it's whatever you are comfortable doing with whatever PCI you like to use, whatever your placement is. Just kind of, you're mixing feel and kind of getting a feel. And if you're struggling, then you just switch it up. That's the thing about this game though, it doesn't matter how good you are, there are days where you will be terrible at the game. You just gotta kind of get in a feel, and that's why I always recommend before you hop into any competitive online game mode, ranked seasons, BR, event, whatever, to come down to custom practice and kind of get a feel for pitching and hitting before you hop in. So we're gonna rock with the Brew Crew because you know I'm always repping. For some reason, it always starts you out pitching. You just gotta press start, go to practice type. We're gonna switch to batting, and then batting practice, we're just gonna have whoever pitch. But the nice thing about this year that they've never had before is I can request what pitch I want to be thrown and where I want to be located. So this is really good if you know you struggle with a certain pitch. Like for example, I'm terrible at hitting inside sinkers. So we're gonna have Yan Yarborough pitch. We're gonna have him only pitch sinkers. I struggle inside. So we're gonna have inside sinkers thrown to us, and we're going to switch to a right-handed batter here. So we're going to have Keston hit. Just press start. Now we got it set. He's going to pitch a bunch of sinkers on the inside. And really, I'm just trying to get my timing down. And see, I'm early on it. Very early. Oh my God. But one thing I like to do is I'll go to options. And you can really kind of get a feel for it. You can either start out dynamic where it starts at rookie and just gradually gets harder. Or what I like to do is I start out at legend. Just because it's going to be the fastest game speed you can possibly see. So when I happen to BR or Legend, I'd rather be early than late. I can adjust to being on time if I'm early. When I'm late, I just feel like I'm all over the place, have a hard time. So we're going to start out with Legend. We're going to see a lot faster pitches. You see I was really early on that pitch. And it's inside. You see we're late. Really with this, you're just trying to get a feel, trying to get in a vibe, to get that timing right. This game's all about timing, so if you can get your timing right, you see, and then the PCI placement. I'm gonna go over the settings in a second here. I just want to get one more good swing. You see, we're just not putting some good swings on it, and you can tell why I'm practicing on this. I suck at inside sinkers, but you can really change it to any type of pitch too. We're gonna have it just pitched all over the place. And we're also gonna have him pitch all his pitches. So this way we can at least see a mixture of pitches. And we're gonna go with our boy Yelly, because Yelly fucks. But before we take some more swings, I wanna go and kind of show you guys what settings I am using right now, and really what my mind process is when I'm going through a game, where I place my PCI, all that stuff. So we're gonna go to batting practice, and the hitting view I always use is strike zone. I don't know what it is, I just feel like I'm able to see the play better, and I'm able to kind of comprehend if it's gonna be a ball or a strike a lot sooner. And then I also have, make sure you have PCI on. I usually have the PCI circles, basic. Outlier, you really don't need this, so you can turn that off. It could throw you off a little bit. So I would go with PCI. Make sure you have zone hitting. There's directional, there's pure analog. I promise you, zone far and away is the best. You're going to get the best input this way. If you are on the ball, you know it's going to be smoked, which once again, you will get there with timing. But this is just kind of why I like zone hitting, strike zone hitting view, PCI circles, but you got a bunch of other stuff you can do here. PCI inner wedge is a good one too, just because it is shaped at the outline of the bat. Turn out or off, and then color, just kind of change to what you can see the best. I usually use yellow, but let's actually try using black, and you can mess with it too with the transparency and everything. So a lot of stuff you can do here, but the big one's gonna be make sure you have zone hitting, and then hitting view, just find one you are comfortable with. I've used strike zone forever. That's just my preference. I know a lot of other people do too. So I actually switched to Keston just to make sure we get that lefty-righty matchup. But whenever I am batting, I usually start my PCI down because I have a hard time hitting the down pitches for whatever reason. I have a hard time flicking my finger down, but if I'm down here, I can just flick it up and I feel like I can serve the ball a lot easier. You see, we just missed that. Timing's just a little bit off. We're still getting used to it. First time I've really played the game. Oh, but you see, we're on Legend. We're facing the hardest difficulty, so I'm just trying to get my timing right, try to get my PCI located where I need it to be, and you see, we're just way off. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my thought process, and then hopefully we start raking. When I am up to bat, I start my PCI down just because, like I said, I can flick it up a lot easier than I can down. That's just my perspective. A lot of people start it up and in just because they can't reach that high fastball, which is where a lot of people like to go. I'll sometimes do that if I'm struggling, but my preference is just down here. Once again, whatever you are comfortable with. And then, until I get 2 strikes, I am only looking for pitches right down the middle and in the hitters. I don't swing at anything outside. You see right there, we're able to put actually a good swing on. Give it a smoke it out! Damn it. We're actually able to put a smoke. I don't swing at anything out here till I get 2 strikes and actually have to protect. And that's just because it's a strike there. If I'm going to swing, I'm going to get out on the ball. I'm either going to roll over, hit the short, hit it at second, or just fly out. It's not going to be a good swing, so I usually try to wait for an inside pitch. And you got to have that mindset like an actual baseball player. You're looking fastball, and then you adjust to the off speed. So if I get a fastball up, which is my hot zone, I like pitches that are like, I'd say right around this area, and then any hanging slider, changeup, whatever. That's kind of the... You see, that was a low pitch. That probably wasn't the best pitch at the swing at, but we still put a decent swing on. But I'm looking for pitches right around here. You really want to have that mindset of, if I get a pitch here in the first couple pitches, I'm going to crush it. If it's anything out here where I feel like I can't put a good swing on it, you just got to, oh my God, you just got to let it go. I probably shouldn't have swung at that outside changeup. And look at the catcher run. He's making a move for it. But this is what practice is good for. You can tell right away, oh my God, that was a good one, a hanging cutter. You can tell that I'm very rusty. The pitch speed, I'm late on everything right now. That's just because I am playing on that hardest difficulty, and I'm still trying to get adjusted to the game as well. You just got to have a good mindset coming in. But with this game, it's 100% about timing. Oh my God, it's 100% about timing and getting your PCI located. You see, I was nowhere close right there, so we might change the difficulty a little bit and kind of slowly adjust. But I feel like whenever I start on Legend, even if I suck, if I go into a BR game, which is on All-Star, I just feel like I play a million times better. Even if I do terrible on Legend hitting, dude, I'm off everything. Even if I do terrible on Legend hitting, then I'm just... feel like I play a lot better on All-Star. The pitch speeds are a lot slower. Like I said, it's easier for me to adjust if I'm early than it is if I'm late and I have to swing a lot quicker. That's just my perspective. But either way, guys, just find what... There we go. That's a bomb. Finally got you a hanging cutter, and we were able to crush it. And, like, I don't know. It's just, I flick my wrist up a lot easier than I do down. That's just kind of what my perspective is. Fuck! But we're going to switch things up again. I want to get Yelly up to bat, and let's have him go against Michael Wacha. See if we can get some lefty on righty action. And then you can switch it up too. Just kind of do whatever you feel like you are struggling with. You see, we absolutely smoked one right there. We actually put a good swing on it. Our timing was really good. That's what we're trying to do. Just get in a rhythm on these. The biggest adjustment that I feel like people have every year, either at the beginning of the game or if they are new, is they swing at everything. And you don't want to do that because you're not going to win a lot of games if you're swinging at everything. People are going to notice that. They're not going to throw you a strike if you were swinging at everything. You really got to just come in and get that mindset that unless a pitch is right here, I am not swinging at that pitch. And then I swing at that pitch. I thought it was going to be where I wanted it, and then it ended up being way off. But I'm looking for one pitch till I get 2 strikes. and then hopefully I can put a good swing on it. We just got to work on getting our timing and our PCI on everything. But that's always been the biggest adjustment that people have. You see right there, change up. We saw that it was low. We ain't chasing at that. It wasn't where I wanted it. It's hard to tell if it's a ball or a strike, but usually you can tell pretty easily if the ball's going to be in the location that you want it if your PCI is right here. So you could start your PCI right here. Wasn't even close. You could tell right away that's outside and you had to move your PCI across. There's no point in swinging at that. I'm looking right here. Yeah. So basically, if I have to move my PCI that much, I'm not swinging at it, even if it is a strike. That is the biggest thing that I can tell anybody new to the game. That we actually put, I think I was off on that. I thought I had it. We put a good swing. We were just off on the PCI. So that's the biggest thing, is coming in the practice. I say spend a good 20 minutes on this. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was a strike, but it's like, we were on it too, good time. Maybe I should have spun it, but it wasn't where I wanted it, so I just kind of let it pass, and I dropped my PCI. But that's why we come in to spend a good 20 to 30 minutes before you hop into BR every day, just coming in, practicing with repetition. You will slowly get better at this game, and I want to put one more good swing on, and then I want to talk about one more thing. So hopefully that all makes sense to you guys. I know I kind of went fast, trying to focus on hitting so it doesn't look like I'm completely terrible, and I want to focus on giving you some good advice, so if you are new or you do struggle, you're able to kind of see what my thought process is. And even though I am not doing good in this, I promise you, if you go on this, practice on Legend, and you struggle, but you go into BR, or you go into ranked seasons, or somewhere you're playing on all-star difficulty, you will see vast improvement. Your timing's going to be much better. Your PCI placement's going to be a lot better. You see, we're actually getting early on some pitches there. But overall, you're just going to be on the ball a lot more than you would be if you just hopped into a game. That's my perspective. Maybe things are different for you, but I recommend at least giving it a try. We're going to get one more swing. And also, the biggest thing that I can tell people that are new to the game is there are 3 ways to hit. Circle is contact swing. X is just normal, regular swing. And then square is power swing. Never use square or circle. Every single time you swing the bat, use X. The other 2 are pointless, and it just makes, I don't know, it just contact swing, you barely hit the ball. Power swing, you swing and miss, and your PCI is like this big. Not worth it. Just use normal swing. If you are on it with a good hitter, you will hit the ball far. So with Yelly, I like starting my PCI down and away. I like doing that with left-handed batters just because I can bring my PCI across. You see there, we were actually able to put a decent swing. I think I got under it a little bit. Oh my God, we hit it off the wall, but that's a good swing right there. And that's kind of what I like doing in practice. And now I feel like if I go into BR, my timing's going to be a lot better. The other thing that you can do to get better is go into Challenge of the Week. Challenge of the Week's always a good one. It's this big event where you could actually win awards if you are good at the game. So we're going to come all the way down here. We're going to accept all this pointless shit, and that's going to download. But you see, current challenge, the top winners will get a Ken Griffey Jr. autographed jersey, a Ken Griffey Jr. for second place, an autographed bat, and then third will get a Ken Griffey Jr. baseball. So this is good practice, and you have a tiny chance. Remember, you're competing against hundreds of thousands of people. You have a chance at winning some signed Ken Griffey Jr. stuff. But this one's going to be Madison Bumgarner versus Fernando Tatis. I believe you're going to be using Fernando, and basically you're just going in this, and your goal is not to strike out. Seems easier said than done, and it starts out dynamic, which means you start out at rookie, but the further you go, it'll eventually get to legend. You're going to foul pitches off and everything. It's going to get really hard. So you're going to kind of see where our practice paid off a little bit. We're starting off rookie. We just got done playing on legend, and you see how early I am on that pitch. But we hit it a decent amount. Our PCI is at least somewhat on it. We just got to get that timing back, which can take a few pitches. And like I said, you just don't want to strike out. But you see, good timing. We're able to hit it into the gap, and then it multiplies. You get a multiplier for every X amount of hits, and also where you see rookie difficulty, that'll go up every single time you put the ball in play. You just want to put the ball in play. You don't want to get 3 strikes. And I just struck out. That's embarrassing as shit. But that's alright. You're just trying not to get 3 outs. And did I get that D? Did I get that? I think I missed it. I was under it a little bit. But yeah, this is a good way to just come in, get some swings on, and you're slowly progressing, which sometimes can be better experience because you're starting out rookie, you're kind of seeing rookie, and then you're slowly going up to legend. So we're going to put a couple swings on this and then see if we can get it to advance to all-star, whatever it is a little bit. But use this to kind of work on your eye, kind of work on your timing, swinging at some good pitches. You see, I'm still just way off with my PCI, but at least I'm hitting the ball. Difficulty bonus, we are now on veteran. So the pitches are going to be a lot faster. They're going to be off the plate a little bit. You see there, we took a ball. We actually got a higher multiplier too, which is nice. But this is good practice. So I would go into custom practice, and then I would honestly try this because it is really good practice just seeing different difficulties. And then you're also facing like live pitching, you're facing Mad Bum, and you're actually getting to put some good swings on the ball. Ooh, that was actually a good eye. Okay, we just don't want to get strikes here. I want to get a few more swings in, and then we'll just kind of go from there. See if I can. Nope, he's pitching that screwball. We're kind of working on our eye. I don't want it. Same mindset. You don't want to swing at bad pitches. But with this game mode, you kind of have to, because even if you put the ball in play, the strikes you have, they counter over. So you just don't want to get those 3 strikes. Yeah, we put it in play, but we're under it. This ball's going nowhere. But either way, guys, these are good ways. Hey, bonus achieved. Okay. These are good ways to help with your timing. These are also good ways to help with your PCI placement. And also, just work on your eye. That's the biggest thing. Once again, the biggest thing is people come into this game and they swing at everything. This is like anything in real life. With repetition, you will get better at this game. We're on All-Star difficulty now. This is what BR and ranked season start out as. So this is going to be the one that you really kind of want to lock in and get used to the game speed and the pitch styles, so that when you go into that, see, I'm early, man. When you go into that, you're used to the speed that you're seeing. You're not going to see those slow rookie speeds, so there's no point in practicing on that. You're going to see these speeds. And did we get one out? Fernando? Oh, dude, I just want to hit 1 home run with Tatis. I'm still working on my PCI placement. This is the first time I've played the game. We're a little rusty, but there we go. That's a freaking dawn shot. Up the cock and into the stance. Let's go, baby. But this is what you guys need to do. Have that mindset. Hop into some custom practice, hop into some challenge of the week, and then once you're done with that, get on that BR grind, get on that ranked seasons grind, and then hopefully you guys will be able to ball out and hit some absolute piss missiles. But I hope this video helped. If it did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm out. Peace.